Okay, seeing as I wrote a blog about this whole water board issue here in Detroit, yes, Detroit has descended into a new level of bullshit. The Detroit Water Board is turning people's water off. Am I upset about this? No. Why? Because the first thing I did when I heard that they were turning people's water off for being, I think, 60 days overdue, was go online, look up my bill, and pay the 2 months that I owe and pay the next month. So that the next month I get a zero water bill. Because I like seeing zero when they send me a bill. Why? Because it means I don't owe them shit. I don't have to worry about them. Hell, when I owe them zero, they don't even bother printing out the paper to send me a bill. Sounds kind of great, doesn't it? Sometimes I pay my cell phone bill a month in advance. Why? One less thing I have to put through the shredder. Now, this has become a major issue for two reasons. One, it's become a welfare issue, which most of the people I know who are on welfare are single black mothers, to which there are a lot of in Detroit. A lot. Catch the bus on any day through this city, you'll see them all over the place. Someone with 3, 4, 5, 6 kids, all on the bus. All the kids dirty, none of them match, but the mother has a fresh weave. If she doesn't have a fresh weave, her hair is wrapped up. And I'm still trying to figure out how they have this receding hairline going on around their head. I don't know how that happens, but this shit's terrible. But back to the issue. These are the same women who they're getting child support for multiple different kids. They're getting cash assistance for every kid. They have bridge cards getting $7, $8, $1,000 worth of food stamps, most of which they sell. I can believe that these kids aren't benefiting from this because I was talking to another guy on the bus about this whole bridge card situation. And I said, all these kids are going up on Easy Mac and corn. To which he replied, when did they start getting Easy Mac? Vegetables, corn? These kids don't eat that. They split a hot dog. Not get a whole hot dog, they split one. So all this money's coming into the house. The kids sure as hell aren't getting it. But mama has a fresh weave, gets a big ass tax return, goes to buy a car, has Prada bags, Gucci bags, True Religion jeans, Red Monkey jeans, club dresses, fresh makeup, eating steak and lobster, boyfriend eating steak and lobster, kid splitting a hot dog. And you wonder why your kids hate the nigga that you're sleeping with. Just saying. But you're on TV being interviewed because your water's going to get turned off because you owe, say, $300. Well, you're wearing that on your head. The biggest places to get weave and wigs in the city of Detroit: Lee Beauty Supply, Sally Beauty, Northland Mall, Eastland Mall. Hell, in Northland, they have a Lee Beauty Supply with a wig store that's the size of a 3-bedroom house. That's just the wig section. I know what they cost. I went there. I was shocked to find out what was there. I was there to get a hairbrush. Their wigs start at $150. So with the wig, the dyes, the styling, the hair care accessories, you spent about $300. That could have paid your water bill. You would not be worrying about your water getting turned off. But that's logic that makes sense. Oh, but your cable bill is paid though. That is paid. You just went and got the new iPhone. Yeah. Had to get that. That was necessary. But you don't have a job. Not looking for one. You're pregnant with kid number 4, 5, or 6. All by different dudes. All paying child support. But you have a Section 8 house. At least one of these kids is going to find out that the guy who they think is daddy is actually not daddy. But you're worried about your water bill when you're wearing the entire water bill on top of your head. I'm just saying. I mean, you can use the excuse, oh, the stadiums owe money, the golf course owes money. Golf course owned by the city. The city controls the water board. City's not going to turn off its own water. The ballparks are owned by the rich people. They own the politicians. Their water's not going to get turned off. And what does any of that have to do with the fact that you're not paying yours? If I don't pay my cell phone bill and the cell phone company turns it off, it's my fault. I didn't pay the bill. Maybe I had a better priority. Maybe I had to pay the light bill, which is much more important than my cell phone bill at the time. I'm just saying, priorities. Obviously, what's on your head was more important than washing your ass. So I just want you to think about that while you're going on TV talking about, oh, my kids won't have water. Well, you should have thought about that before you took the light bill and put it on your head. I'm sorry, if my water gets turned off because I didn't pay the bill, guess what? It's my fault. I didn't pay the bill. I can't blame the company for shutting off my water if I'm not paying them. And it's not like most of y'all don't have the money to pay them. The only black women out here who can't pay their bills are the ones who actually have a job. Because they can't get welfare. They can't get Section 8. They can get child support, but that's to augment the income they're not getting. Because they can't get cash assistance. They can't get food stamps. They can't get a $5,000 to $10,000 tax return and go buy a car. They don't go clubbing. They can't afford to. But you on public assistance, guess what you get? Free health care. Just giving my opinion and my thoughts on the whole thing. And please, for the love of God, can we get rid of the feminist lawyer? Please. She's as bad as the talking heads on the news. But that's just my solution to the problem. Have fun with it.